Hey y'all, it's Maya here. You may know me as Lola was as my screen name, but so I'm like it's a like a little tiny screencast, but this says hot new hip hop. Subscribe to them. Mine's Behavior Freestyle interview with H and H. Okay, so it was just like it just had me laughing because like Ray Ray. Just watch it. I don't know if you may laugh, but it was really funny though.
Yo, what's up? You know what's that? Mindless behavior. You're watching Hot New Hip Hop. If you subscribe, I'm gonna let you touch my hand. I'm gonna let you touch my
Wise, shut up.
Hey guys, this is Jen Dalian with HotNewHipHop.com, and this afternoon we're at Park Studios Agewood with Mindless Behavior.
Yep.
I haven't seen you guys in a year. How are you?
We're good. We can tell that we've gone a little bit tall.
I know, the whole
Yes.
interview, everyone's ripping on my height. They're like, how tall is this girl? You have so much going on right now. First, All Around the World just came out, new album. You guys have been all around the world. Where has been your favorite spot and why?
My favorite spot, to be honest, was actually overseas because over there they're more outgoing and like more fashion. Yeah, I think my most favorite place is definitely overseas in London because I kind of feel like London describes me.
How so?
I'm a mixed child. My whole life has always been like the music that I like, my style. I've always been very ethnic. So I kind of feel like London describes who I am. People out there really get me. What about you? For me, I would have to say either New York or London. And, but overall, London is the best to me. It's because when you come back to the U.S., you wear something different, and everyone's like, then you're in London overseas,
Like what?
and and then when you're overseas, London, overall, you wear something different. It's like it's cool. Like no one judge you for what you're doing different, and I really like that because I don't think people should be judged at all. I really like the ATL. It's thank you. I really like the ATL. It's very relaxing to me. That's just the spot for me. I just love the vibe. I love the women there and everything. Yes.
All right. So with the tour, I saw you guys when you were on the number one girl tour. What's something that you learned from that tour or your previous tours that you plan to carry over for the All Around the World tour?
But on the world tour, we've learned a lot from every tour. We've been on how many tours? Like 15 tours. I mean, the number one girl tour. From the number one girl tour, I kind of felt like that's the first tour that people really saw me as an entertainer, not just as another group member. So for this next tour, I was talking to our managers. I really want to incorporate newer things, bigger dance moves, more stuff to entertain people. So I think the number one girl tour, what I learned when we first came out, to be honest, a lot of things was really choreographed. So I think from that tour, I've learned to actually have fun. Like it's about having fun on stage and delivering the message of each song. You know what I mean? And I think that's like that tour. We all delivered that. Like even looking at the movie all around the world, like you see that we were having fun. Like you catch the moments on stage where we feel like, yeah, we did that, or we just had fun seeing the fans. So that's what I learned from that tour. What I learned like from being on the number one girl tour, since I was like actually our first headlining tour, like I learned how to become like us as artists. I learned how to actually show up. Yeah, that's true because when you're opening, it's like you got to prove that point. Like you're meant to be here. You're trying so hard, but then it's even more pressure when you're actually headlining because you gotta let them know like we're the reason you came. Like yeah, okay, but watch mindless behavior, So it's more pressure. Even though personally, even though for opening acts, like Barry was saying, you always try to prove yourself. Like the reason I'm here. I'm still in that mentality of every time I go on stage, even if they're all chanting Manga's favorite, I'm still in the mentality of I'm gonna prove my spot here. The show have to be better than the last show. You know what I mean? If we go back to Atlanta, this show has to be way better than the one we just did. It could be a week ago. You know what I mean? So you always gotta prove yourself, no matter what, and always increasing it better. It's just fun. Yeah, it's tour. Yeah, it's just a tour. Like it's just fun. But yeah, and we just gonna have fun again for the March 2nd.
You did mention that you do have a movie coming out, or you have a movie out already. So what are you guys' favorite movies? We already talked about yours last time. Something with Jodie and you were screaming, so I'm gonna add that. So
Baby Boy.
Yeah.
That's my favorite home movie because they showed me that movie for the first time when we were in New Jersey. I was like, but like all time
Yeah,
favorite.
that's my movie
I love
though.
the Tim Burton movie for David Bowie. Princeton really got me on Tim Burton. Like I love his coloring, like the color that he, yeah, like in his movies, like his coloring is like on point. That's that. Yeah, like that's what catches my attention sometimes. Me, I love like Twilight. I love movies like that, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, different movies like that. I love scary movies, but overall, I love this movie called Love and Basketball.
Yes, get it. Yes, that's my
I don't know what it
movie.
is. It's like that's my favorite movie of all time. Like I could watch it a million times and wouldn't get tired of it. Oh, jeez. I like Friday. Yeah, and also this movie called Haunted House. It just came out.
Okay, so
So
you
that
guys
one's
just
happy
had a
rolling,
collaboration
that
with
movie,
Target,
Haunted
and it
House.
was where fans could write lyrics and then you guys would be singing them. I can't even imagine how many submissions that you guys had. So,
Some crazy lyrics. Let me just tell you. Yeah, we had to tweak a couple. Not because we were gonna go with someone
This is
else.
my favorite part when it's covered up right here.
Like we just
It's
kept
about to
picking
come up.
and choosing. And we finally got that one band, but like Diamond. But this one girl, she was.
well, I like the collaboration. That's something that you don't see in a lot of artists where they really do involve their fans, and you guys just have such a big
Excuse my
fan base.
laugh.
So if you had to write lyrics for someone, who would you wish that you could?
I would love to write a song. I actually do write music. I write poetry on my off time, but I would probably write a song. One of my icons would be Prince or Yoko Ono. But current right now, Rihanna or Kanye West would be a dope. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah. I would have to go with Kanye West, ASAP, and Miguel. I like to do a record. I gotta say Big Sean for now. You know what? I would want to write a song for her.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That. Hey yo, we're smashing already. Yeah. Hey. You gotta reach with it. Hey me, we killing it. Everybody feeling it. We up in this, doing this. Everybody do this. Got all them girls trying it too. So let's do it. Let's get into it. And we rule it.
Exclusive right now.
I feel like this may be our next single, so it's called.
Hey, what are you gonna call it?
It's called Down.
I need to be incorporated in this though, since I was involved.
I'm gonna call it How New Hip Hop. Our new single is called How New Hip Hop. Y'all make sure you go get on iTunes next year.
All right. Well, last thing before we go, since I always have so much fun with you guys, I want to make up a cool little handshake because I'm going to see you again. This is our third city. We saw each other in Chicago. Okay, but you and Prodigy had that. It has to be all of us, all four of us.
Hey. I don't know if this really had made you laugh, but did you see his face though? I'm gonna go back to it real quick. I think it was right here. Somewhere here. Oh no. Oh, it's right here.
Rings, different movies like that. I love scary movies, but overall, I love this movie called Love and Basketball.
35?
Diamond, but this one girl, she was. I'm like,
Do you see his face though?
that far?
Yo, look at this to me every time. Look, oh my god. Oh gosh.
I'm like, that far?
I'm so sorry. Excuse my laugh, yo. Excuse my laugh, but that's just how I laugh, though.
This one girl, she was, I'm like, that far?
Oh, this is old. This is not like a recap or anything. But I just have to show you guys. But if you have to see this, but some of you guys probably did because it's like a lot of views. But look at his face, yo. I'm sorry. I just have to rewind that and then I'm gonna go.
Like, we just kept picking and choosing, and then we finally got that one fan, brother, Diamond. But this one girl, she was, I'm like, that far?
Alright, y'all. Alright,
Well, I like the
alright.